Phần tiếng Anh, The Brave Puppy, page 32. Little Goat and Flowering Plant, page 36. My Dad's Garden, page 40. The Playful Cloud, page 44. The Arrogant Flower, page 48. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, page 56. Grapes and Bees, page 60. The Brave Puppy. A mother hen was incubating her eggs when she suddenly saw a cobra crawling into her cage. She screamed out loudly, "Cackle, cackle, help! We really need some help." Hearing the cry for help, a puppy hurriedly ran to her. Seeing cobra, puppy barks loudly, "Woof, woof." Then without any hesitation, puppy jumped and bited hard on cobra, causing him to suffer painfully. Cobra angrily turned around, bared his fangs, and was about to bite puppy, but puppy cleverly jumped up to save himself. "Cackle, how dangerous it is!" Mother Hen shouted. Then Mother Hen dashed in and pecked hard on Cobra, which startled him and made him turn around. Then Puppy pushed Cobra far away, seeing that he couldn't fight back against Mother Hen and Puppy. Cobra crept away. Mother Hen kept saying thank you to Puppy forever. Notes: Mother Hen, Cobra, eggs, puppy, cage, fangs. Listen to me, my dear. The puppy is brave, right? You remember to always help everyone like that. Little Goat and Flowering Plant. Little Goat often chooses to eat grass and vegetables. Today, Little Goat went into the garden and saw a very strange small plant. He then shouted happily, "Ah, this is a new kind of vegetables. I should pick it up, bring it home, and make salad for myself." Upon hearing that, the strange plant quickly answered, "Oh no, I am not a kind of vegetables, not at all. So what are you?" "I am a flowering plant, indeed I am. I will grow up and bloom beautifully soon. At that time, you will have flowers to decorate your home and make it more splendid." Hearing that, Little Goat spared that strange plant. Since then, every day when watering the vegetable garden, Little Goat also took care of the flowering plant. Soon the flowering plant produced bunches of lovely bulbs. Then they blossomed into brilliant yellow daisies. But Little Goat didn't pick them up. He left them as they were so that his garden was more beautiful than ever before. Notes: Little Goat, vegetables, salad, garden, plant, home, bulbs, flowers, grass, yellow daisies. Listen to me, my dear. With their beauties and sweet fragrances, flowers can make this world more colorful and delightful as well. Don't pick them randomly and mercilessly. My dad's garden. Dad likes gardening so much. His own garden is covered by vegetables and flowers of all kinds, roses, dahlias, daisies, gladiolus. I like gardening too. I asked my dad to let me water his tree and flowers. Sometimes I caught worms myself. Small worms and snails can make leaves and flowers wither. We really need to catch them all. In spring, the flowers bloom all together and my house is full of colors. Butterflies and birds also fly over to dance and sing wonderful songs. And then my house is filled with love and laughter. Dad, roses, tree, worms, vegetables, dahlias, gladiolus, colors, garden, daisies, flowers, butterflies, birds, love, laughter, house, snails. Listen to me, my dear. Come closer to nature and feel its magic. Trees and flowers always fill our lives with joy and happiness. The playful cloud. Cloud was such a pleasure lover. Once in a while, he left it all behind and went for fun. Wind then asked, "If you behave like that, what are trees, our friends, supposed to do? My journey takes only a few days. It only happened once that I was late because I overslept on the mountain. Why don't you schedule a return?" Without cloud, rain can't do his job. Then all the trees and plants will wither away. I'm sorry, I won't be like that anymore. This time it seemed that Cloud did reflect on himself. But Cloud made the same mistake again. Thus, Wind and Rain decided not to hang out with Cloud anymore. Without Rain, Cloud felt very uneasy. His body felt swollen. All of a sudden, Cloud broke into tears. "I'm sorry, truly sorry. I won't be irresponsible anymore." Upon hearing that, Rain and Wind came to visit. Both forgave Cloud and they together made it rain. Then it was raining and the plants and beautiful flowers of all kinds laughed happily. Notes: cloud, wind, tears, mountain, plants, trees, flowers, rain. Listen to me, my dear. You can see how playful and irresponsible Cloud is. Are you playful and irresponsible just like him? Make sure that you always finish what you started. The arrogant flower. In the winter, the cold desert of Arctic region was covered with snow and ice. On this snowy land, grass and flowers couldn't survive. By spring, when the ice melted away, the brown soil appeared, then the grass began to sprout. There was a small flower. Her color was outstanding from the rest. She just woke up after a long sleep. After looking around and witnessing the gloomy scene, that only flower decided to give off her fragrance and show off her beauty. She was very happy and proud. She didn't make friends with anyone. Even butterflies were not allowed to come closer. Meanwhile, the surrounding trees, though their flowers were not as pretty as her, were surrounded by many. Feeling lonely, one day the flowers started to chat with grass standing beside her. Why do you have so many relatives while I don't have any? Because we make friends with bees, butterflies, and little caterpillars. They help us pollinate our flower. We thrived thanks to them. The flower suddenly came to understand. You should not be arrogant under any circumstances, because if you are, you will die alone. The flower decided to let bees and butterflies visit her to feast on nectar. Since then, she has many children of her own kind, and her family keeps multiplying and replenishing the grassland. Notes: desert, nectar, trees, grassland, grass and flowers, flower, grass, soil, snow, butterflies, bees, caterpillars. Listen to me, my dear. Arrogance is not a virtue. You should be friendly with everyone. The very hungry caterpillar, a newly born little caterpillar, was quite hungry. Little caterpillar looked all around, but it seemed there was nothing to eat. Suddenly, a young leaf rubbed against his cheek. He smelled it, then tried to take a bite. It was so sweet. He nibbled and nibbled it all. Now little caterpillar grew a little bigger. Little caterpillar was hungry again. Along branch he found the best leaves to eat. Today there are no leaves on the tree to eat anymore. Little caterpillar felt so hungry. Little caterpillar dropped himself onto the ground, his small legs whirling in the air. He turned over, crawling along the soft grass. Then he saw a small apple, and after finishing the apple, the little caterpillar was hungry no more. Little caterpillar crawled onto another branch and lulled himself into a good sleep. Notes: little caterpillar, tree, grass, a young leaf, ground, apple, branches, branch, legs, sleep. Listen to me, my dear. What did the hungry caterpillar do? Can you guess how he will feel after waking from a good sleep? Grapes and bees. There was a colony of bees nesting on a vineyard. The dangling honeycomb rustled in the wind all the time. The bee buzzed in and out very busily. But the grape tree was not content enough. Grape tree said, "Hello, honey bee, stop rumbling. It's very annoying. Go away, away." But the bee didn't go away. They replied, "Hey, grape tree without us, honey bees, how can you produce fruit?" The grape tree was convinced by their reason. Since then, they live in harmony forever after. Notes: grape tree, colony of bees, the wind, bees, vineyards, honeycomb. Listen to me, my dear. What did the great tree say to the bees? What was the bees' answer? Everyone needs everyone else's help. Bear that in mind.